Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back for Self-Care Sunday. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So, when I did the poll last week-ish, to see what you guys wanted to see for my Self-Care Sunday comeback, I also included the curl origin in that poll, and that came out second place. I've been wanting to test this out for a while. My girl, Trini Girl Natural, she's been telling me to pick this up for a hot minute, and it was gone around Black Friday, and I think that's because they just kind of changed the packaging. They've been updating things slowly, so a lot of times if you see things disappear from the website, it's for that reason. So I have the Maracuja Deep Recovery Conditioner with Maracuja and Amla extracts, and this is supposed to strengthen and grow. And it is a whopping 13.5 ounces. So if you would like to see how this conditioner works in my hair and catch up with me, then just keep watching. All right, how are y'all doing today? I'm in a great mood. I'm just in a wonderful mood. Like, no one has been putting a damper on my shine. I have had some of the worst customers in the last 2 days, and I have just been like, whatever. It's just the nature of retail. Like, you get insane people or people that think they're like above your policies and stuff. In the last 5 days, I've had 3 different customers come in trying to either get a full refund or get an even exchange on a new bra for a bra that has been used for a year or more. I had one lady coming in mad because we wouldn't do an exchange on her 5-year-old bra. Where'd they do that at? Which I feel like Soma has a very generous return policy. It's a 60-day return policy. Technically unworn, unwashed tags on, but obviously, like, you know, if you come in and you try a product on, you love it, and then you leave the store and it is cutting you the next day, then like we'll take that into consideration. Like, we do have the leeway to take things like that into consideration. But if you've been wearing that bra out almost every day for the last year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, we ain't giving you a brand. What kind of business does that? None of them. And people know that. But like I said in one of my earlier self-care Sundays, people just want to feel like they're important. But yeah, so it's kind of been like that kind of week at the store, but I don't care because I feel good and I'm just enjoying life. And I got a new planner and I'm so excited because I have just been getting my whole life on track. But let me read the deets on this mask. It says that this rich conditioner contains nourishing ingredients that penetrate deep into the damaged areas of the hair for intense repair, moisture, and nourishment. Infused with Maracuja and Amla extracts to bring dry, dull, and damaged hair back to life. It leaves hair moisturized, strong, and supple. Oh, and they also left their little website on here. I like that they, as they update their packaging, they put a little bit more and more information every time, which is something that I love about Curl Origin and She Sent It. If you don't know, they are sister companies. I feel like they do a very good job at, you know, giving you the information that you need to decide what's going to work for you. It also has on here, it's for normal, dry, damaged, curly hair. And it even shows like the different types of hair, you know, like the different curl types. So this is going to suit anybody that's like from a 3A to a 4C curl pattern, essentially. The first 5 ingredients are water, aloe vera extract, is it chamomile? Yeah, chamomile flower extract, calendula flower extract, and BTMS. Y'all know I love me some BTMS. I love aloe. Love all the ingredients in the first 5. That's closely followed by the horsetail, avocado oil, and maracuja. So let's get into it. But yeah, I got a brand new planner, and I have effectively been planning out all of my videos, and it's been working out well. It's kind of allowed me to truly pre-film. That way I'm not doing anything at the last second, because that's kind of how I had been running, just running on fumes for the last few weeks, and that made me really tired too. So now I'm planning out everything and I'm getting a lot of stuff done, and it has been really great. Just so y'all know, I did prep my hair. I tried to keep it in in the family. So I'm getting ready to film the passion fruit and flax review. You guys will have already seen that, so I will link it in the cards above if you have not watched it. But I do like to keep things kind of in the family, so what I did was I used the charcoal scalp detox from the passion fruit and flax collection from She Sent It. Applied that onto wet hair after rinsing as much of the gel as I could off of my hair. And then I let that set for like 2 to 3 minutes. I just wanted something that was going to just make my scalp feel really good, and that one does make the scalp feel really good. So I used that, and then I rinsed it out, and I went on top of it with the Curl Origin Chocolate Hydration Co-Wash. And that is a really nice co-wash, even though I don't believe it has a surfactant in it. I'll have to go back and double check the ingredients. But it took care of my hair nicely. I just wanted to make sure all that gel was out of my hair. I didn't have any heavy silicones or anything like that. So that was what I did. And this is the texture. Very rich, very creamy. Smells like all of the other Curl Origin products. I find that very few of the Curl Origin products have like a differing scent. Like they all have this light, soft kind of borderline citrus scent, but it's like sweet. It's really nice. And I am going to do things a little different today. So after I apply this, I'm going to do a face mask. I have a sample of the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. It's right here. I've been debating on whether I wanted to buy it or not, and I got a sample of it the last time I ordered from Sephora. So I wanted to go ahead and bust that out and see how it works, decide whether I want to get a full size of it or not. Because y'all, the only mask that I have used in 2019 is the pumpkin pore mask from Urban Skin RX. I love that mask so much. I really with that one, I feel like I don't need anything else. But it is nice to try other things, and sometimes I do want something that's just going to be a little bit more moisturizing and hydrating that I can just wash off and then go about my business. So I did use my retinol last night. So I want to do just like a little bit of extra hydrating today since I don't have to go to work. But yeah, so I've been doing really great, just kind of getting things organized. I've been on a really good track with filming and videos, which makes me very happy. And I have been shopping. I totally wanted to talk to you guys about some of the new things I've gotten. So I'm actually waiting on my second Main Choice package. You guys know that they did their back to school sale this past weekend, and it was dope. 50% off of everything. I think the only thing that was excluded was the bundles and a few of the things from the core collection, which those were not in stock anyway, which is why they were excluded. So I didn't go like super ham. I mainly got a couple of new products, and then I also stocked up on things that I was running out of or that I knew I was going to want to be using up until Black Friday. So just right off the bat, really nice slip. Even though it is thick, this runs through the hair very, very nicely. It's really emollient, definitely moisturizing. See, I'm already in love with the Double Moisture Overnight Mask. That mask is like, I buy it like 2 at a time at this point. So that just tells you how much I love it. It just does something for my hair. And I do find that when I use it overnight, like I don't really have too many issues. Deep conditioning overnight is not something that I do all the time. But y'all know I am an achy chronic painter, and sometimes I start my wash day and I can't get back in the shower, and stuff like that is perfect. So that's why I do enjoy things that are suggested for overnight deep conditioning. But look at that, she juicy. I'm sorry if I'm just like bouncing off the walls and all over the place, because I haven't had this much energy in a long time. But I did want to show you the 2 new things I got from the Main Choice. So I picked up their new hairspray from the Peach Black Tea and Vitamin Fusion collection. And this is literally a hairspray. So this does have alcohol in it. You can't really have a holding. I have never encountered a holding hairspray that didn't have alcohol in it. You kind of need that quick evaporation is what allows that hold to kind of set in. And that's where the alcohol comes in. What I do like about this though is that alcohol is the 3rd ingredient and not the 1st ingredient. So the first 2 ingredients are water, aloe vera, and then that's followed by the denatured alcohol. You can smell some of the alcohol in here, but it's not even remotely as bad as most hairsprays. Yeah, it's not even close. So I actually used this the other night and I really liked it because it did not dry my hair out. And what I did with it was I used it to refresh my Labella Wash and Go. So it's been really rainy and damp and nasty. And when I got home, my hair was feeling a little wet. That's just how my hair, you know, how it functions with the environment. So before I went in to wash my face, I took this and I sprayed my hair completely with this. And I let it set, I clipped it back, and then I just put on my scarf and went to bed. And when I woke up, it looked like I did a fresh wash and go. Like, I wish I had taken pictures of it, but I was so tired. It looked like I had done a fresh style. I had like a medium hold. It gives like a medium hold to the hair. My hair was not dry. It was not stiff. You could feel that the product left a cast on the hair, but it wasn't stiff. It was easy to just kind of like run your hands through, refluff, and it looked like I did a fresh wash and go. Like my coworkers thought that I had just done my hair, and it was like 4-day-old hair. So I definitely like this. I also feel like if you're someone that is really into like pump it up spray and stuff like that, I think she might, you know, she might work for you. I know a lot of people like Raina from Happy Curl Happy Girl, like that's how she lays her edges down. Like she uses like edge control and pump it up, and then she'll like set it with the wrapping papers. So I think this is going to be a really good alternative. I can't remember the full price for this because I just threw it in a bag. But this, I really like it. And of course it has that like peach black tea fragrance. So I was walking around all day yesterday smelling like peaches. But seriously guys, like, you know how usually a spray like this, you get hit with that alcohol? When you open this, it smells like peach rings. And then like you kind of get that like lingering scent of like, oh yeah, there's alcohol in here, but there isn't half as much alcohol in this spray as you would get with most hairsprays. So this isn't something that I'm going to be using on a regular basis, only when I feel like I need it. But this is going to be so nice to have because I see a lot of people like suggesting to do that, but all the other stuff dries my hair out, and that one did not dry my hair out, so I'm excited about that. And then I got their newest product in the Prickly Pear collection. Really excited about this one. So I have the Prickly Pear Paradise Curl Creator Styling Custard. It looks so pretty. Like it's shiny. Like the crab from Moana. This looks so dope. Smells so good. I'm excited that there's a styler in this collection because it honestly kind of felt like it wasn't finished, you know? And so I've been trying to motivate myself to do that review, but now I'm ready to do the review because there's a styler. The first 5 ingredients are water, prickly pear cactus, vitamin C, biotin, and metricaria flower. So I know sometimes vitamin C can be a little dry into people's hair. Biotin can also be a little dry into people's hair. I don't have issues with those ingredients, so I'm not super concerned. But Courtney did say that this custard, it's a cream, so it has a conditioner consistency, but she said it does have a cast, like it's going to leave a hold to the hair. So I'm really excited. It says it's best for wash and goes or twist outs. So I'm trying to decide if I want to do like a braid out or if I want to do a wash and go. I'll have to, it's going to be a first impression. So I'll basically decide on the fly what it's going to be based on the consistency and how my curls lay. But I've kind of been thinking that I do want to try using cream stylers again now that I have this cut and my curls are so much tighter. In a lot of ways, I'm feeling like I don't completely need a gel. It's weird because like sometimes I'll use softer hold products and my hair gets so frizzy. But if I use something that's a little too strong when it comes to the hold, then it's like the whole opposite. Like I told you guys in my Labella review, what was it that I used the other day? What was it that I used? Oh, the exotic Kool-Aid Jello. Yeah, there's a gelato and the Cheers, and then there's a Jello and the exotic Kool-Aid. I used that, and y'all, like, first of all, I love that exotic Kool-Aid Jello. Like, it packs a punch. It has some hold. Our whole live looked like I had starter locks. When I finished doing that style, I kid you not, it looked like I had starter locks. Like, that was how tight everything had just, like, clumped together and, like, defined. I didn't even know what to say at that point. I was just like, alright. I mean, I rocked it, and people were like, oh, girl, your hair's so cute. But at the same time, I was like, when those of you who have like finer strands understand this, sometimes if the hold is too much, you get less longevity than you do like with something that is more of a medium hold. Comment if you understand what I'm saying. So like, so sometimes for me, if the hold is too strong, I end up having some issues, and I do end up having to wash it out sooner just because of my hair type and my hair texture. So even though that style was really cute, I couldn't keep it in as long as I would have liked to. It was really cute though. But then like, one thing I also loved about it's not even that my hair isn't as long, but just I think in general having longer hair, I can get away with using softer hold products. When my hair is a little bit shorter, I can't go as soft on the hold as I do when my hair is a little bit longer, or in this case, as when my hair is hanging down as much. So that probably sounds totally weird. If you know, you know. Like, if you know, if you understand what I'm saying, like if you have experienced this, then you completely get it. But yeah, so I have been shopping, got some great stuff from the Main Choice. I'm so excited about that hairspray, y'all, because especially like at this point where my hair is with how tight my curls are, it'll be nice to be able to add like a little bit of extra hold if I need it without drying my curls out. So Courtney came through with that one. Like, she for real came through with that one. But just remember, like, it is a hairspray, so you need to expect there to be hairspray ingredients in a hairspray, you know? I don't think I have yet to see anyone that has come out with a holding spray, like an actual holding spray that was completely alcohol free. So I wasn't the least bit surprised to see the alcohol. But if that concerns you, obviously don't get this. Like, I have a specific purpose for it, so that's why it's going to benefit me. I did not. Sometimes I suck at parting my hair. But y'all see, like, my hair is drying. Like, it's damp. And you see that coil? It's very odd. It's very odd. But like, look at that. That's just after cleansing. I don't have any product left in my hair. Like, that's insane, right? Now, even though, like, these pieces, like, clearly are frizzy, but, like, the ends, like, letting go of that dead hair, y'all, it really does make a difference. It really does. So I also am super duper excited because I got my Jackie Aina palette. It actually came in yesterday. I ordered it sometime last week. I love Anastasia, but the shipping is rough. It doesn't even have to do with them. I think the problem is that, like, it's shipped out by FedEx, but it's delivered by USPS. And if y'all know FedEx, I've never had a good experience with FedEx. FedEx the type of folks that are like, it'll get there when it gets there. Not only that, but they're the type of folks that just be throwing your shit on the door. Like, just throws it on your porch and drives off. So I really think it's more so FedEx than Anastasia, because they, like, had it ready to be shipped. Like, everything was done the very next day after I ordered it. I don't think it really has anything to do with Anastasia. I think FedEx just be playing games. Actually, I know FedEx be playing games. But that is one thing that I love. Like, the main choice, I think my second package took a little bit longer because I got things that were a little bit higher in demand. And I ordered the second time around the time when, like, people were really hopping on it. Because the first order that I did it as soon as she announced it. And I only ordered the things I knew I wanted to try and the things I knew I needed to stock up on. So I got my brother's ancient Egyptian stuff. I repurchased the ancient Egyptian for me. Y'all, I've been trying to do a video on that ancient Egyptian collection forever. But my brother stayed taking my stuff. So whenever he would run out of his, mine would end up being his. So I got him a few backups, and I got myself some. So I got the things that I absolutely knew that I needed, and then I went back, like, the next day and reordered. And then at that point, shipping wasn't quite as fast. But when I ordered the first time, my stuff shipped within 3 hours of me ordering from the main choice. Kid you not. Courtney be on it. And even then, as hard as she tries, people still complain because everybody wants something to complain about. But I felt like she did well for that sale. And the only things that I saw sell out were, like, I think half of the Tropical Moringa collection sold out. So, like, I saw people complaining, and I'm just like, what are you complaining for? It's a 50% off sale right before everybody's going back to school. She has a whole website that is on sale, and only 3 things sold out. I think she did pretty damn good, just in my opinion. Like, but people kill me. But yeah, so it's dope, like, when you see brands just excelling like that. Like, I remember back in the day when she was in the black bottles, the all black bottles with, like, the green labels and stuff. Yeah, I remember those days. She has come so far. But but anyway, I got totally off topic, but got my Jackie Aina palette in. And it was funny because the other day, like, I posted a couple of photos kind of teasing what was to come with my hair. And I had just done my makeup, and every time I post a picture of myself on Instagram with a fresh beat, y'all are like, I wish you would start doing makeup on the channel. And I keep saying I'm going to, but I think just, like, with the camera situation and everything, like, I feel kind of insecure about doing it, but I don't know why, because I'm good at doing makeup. So I think I'm going to be bringing a video on this beautiful gal, because I'm super duper proud of Jackie, and I feel like I want her to have her moment. I know a lot of people don't like Jackie, and I don't care. But these are the colors. Super beautiful colors. When I saw this, when it first, like, they first released it on Trend Mood, I knew I had to have it, because these are all colors that I'm crazy about. Even my mom, who was not into makeup, like, she saw me looking at it and she was like, oh girl, you better buy that. Like, so yeah, I just love these colors. My favorite, I love Vam, because I am with Jackie on the rose gold. I love a good rose gold. Wiggly's is gorgeous. I think everyone is in love with Wiggly's. Zola's is beautiful. I feel like Sponsored has not gotten the clout that she deserves. And Lituation is really beautiful too. I already have an idea of like what I would want to do with this, but I think I'm gonna do a bonus video. I'm going to attempt to, because I don't work that many days next week, so I want to try to like also film me doing my makeup, and I have an idea of how I'm going to incorporate that so that I don't have to make like an extra filming day, if that makes sense. So I already have an idea about that. So I'm thinking if I do it, it will probably go up, Saturday. So y'all would get like 4 videos instead of like 3, you know what I mean? Y'all don't care about back-to-back-to-back videos, do you? Because you would get a video Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Y'all don't care, do you? Tell me in the comments, do you care about back-to-back-to-back videos? I am really feeling this mask, y'all. I'm really feeling it. It feels nice. Still runs through the hair very well. I'm trying to think of, what is it that this reminds me of? Not in terms of emollients, but just in terms of the thickness of the mask. It really reminds me of my Royal Honey and Argan. But I feel like if the Royal Honey and Argan doesn't do enough for you, I really think that you're gonna like this. Especially my folks with really coarse textures, I think this is gonna be on point for you. Yeah, y'all, like after that Sultanicals video, I'm still finding sticky spots over here in my like little setup in front of me. All that extra foaming and stuff made such a big mess, so that's gonna be a no for me, which I'm really disappointed in. But like after talking to you guys and a few other people like on Instagram, I have yet to hear anybody say that they love that. Like just in general, I have yet to hear anyone say that they love that product. So I know it's not just me. I think the whole agave concept has a place with Sultanicals, but not like that. If that makes sense. I think it just needs, I don't know. I mean, if you love it, let me know, but I feel like that concept can be done better. And this is the thing too, like sometimes, like it's great when something is natural, right? But just because, I say this all the time, just because it's natural doesn't mean it's going to work, doesn't mean that it's going to do anything. And sometimes with certain products and certain formulations, sometimes you need a little bit of something extra to help it get into the strand. That was how I felt about the Algae Renew Deep Conditioner. And like I said, like even though that deep conditioner still is not my absolute favorite, I actually got results from that as opposed to its original formulation, which didn't have anything to aid in slip and penetration. Now it does, and I find that it is an actual effective mask. So I think that's just one of the things, like when we ask for things to be more natural, like we do have to go in understanding that sometimes certain things, like it does help, you know? And a lot of those things that do help are like more so derivatives than anything else. Like they're not so far off from its original form that it is extremely problematic, if that makes sense. But obviously as an average consumer, a lot of people aren't going to know that. But I do think things like bihydramonium methosulfate, capric triglyceride, like different things like that are natural derivatives, I think are good to have for certain types of products, especially if it's supposed to be a deep treatment. Like, it's great to know that that ingredient is in there, but if nothing is happening, then I don't care whether it has agave, blackstrap molasses, etc. So I think I told some of you guys that when I did purchase that, I also purchased the magical molasses because my buddy Xavier tells me about that all the time. He loves that mask. He also has a code, Xavier15. I'll leave it in my description box. You can get 15% off of your order using his code. He is Soul Tanicles ambassador, and I love to support my friends. So definitely, like, if you have some things you need to get from Soul Tanicles, use his code. But he has been telling me about that for a long time, and that also has the blackstrap molasses in it. It has a lot of similar ingredients to the Can't Believe It's Not Honey without all of the crazy like mess and everything. And it sounds like that is actually going to give me a result as opposed to, you know, I Can't Believe It's Not Honey. I hate that I don't like it, but I don't feel as bad because apparently y'all don't like it either. So I don't feel as bad. But so just to check in, this is how much I use. So I just started working into that like inner rim of the jar, which is totally a good sign. That's also something that I love about Curl Origin. She fills it all the way to the top. I love that. So I will definitely get 4 more uses out of this jar. Like I said, it's a 13.5-ounce container. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put my cap on, I'm going to wash my hands, and then I'm going to come back, and we're going to do a little face mask too. We're doing some extra masking today. Alright, I got clean fingers. This coffee's so good. I have a coffee problem. So, my skin has already been cleansed. I cleansed my skin before I came on camera, and I toned with my Ultra Repair Wild Oat Hydrating Toner. This is like brand new from First Aid Beauty. First Aid Beauty is one of my favorite brands, like at Sephora. There's a lot of things from Sephora that I find just irritate my skin. This brand is geared towards sensitive skin. So I love using this. So that's why I do look like I have a little bit of dew, because this is a very hydrating toner. I'll just show you. It has like a milky consistency. So, and I'm not wasting any of this. I'm putting it on my face. And it feels really, really good. I purchased this because I actually like put in a Sephora order when I started having that like peeling going on, and I don't even think it's necessarily the retinol itself. I think it's a combination of my retinol, and I've also been using their acne serum. And even though I've been spot treating with it, I think what I need to do when I apply my skincare is when I do the spot treatment, because that's the first thing I do after toning, apply it, make sure I'm only keeping it in that concentrated area where I have a breakout, and let it dry first, and then go in with the my vitamin C serum and moisturizer. That way that acne serum is only getting here and it's not getting on the rest of my face, because I think that it was kind of causing a reaction, like it was moving around on my face because I wasn't letting it dry all the way, and then I was getting peeling in other areas. I don't mind it peeling where the acne is, because I don't mind it because like here, this was much darker, and that kind of started to peel. This started to peel. This looked horrible yesterday, and it's looking a lot better. But I will tell y'all, I think the biggest problem for me, because I'm pretty much only getting acne on this side of my face, it's my hair. I know it's my hair. And I say that because before I got it cut, all of it was deeper in here. Now, it's right here. I'm not getting all these breakouts on this side of my face. Like, I'll get something hormonal every now and then here. And then, like, my chin is more so because I'm a messy eater. And so if I'm eating something greasy, it usually ends up on my chin. And I already know. But here, that's my hair. And I've noticed, like, since I got the cut, since it's more lifted, the breakouts, those little bumps, I'm getting them here as opposed to, like, here. So, but it's not a specific product that's causing it. It would be one thing if it were a specific product. It's just my hair in general. So, I don't really know if there's much that I can do about that. It just says, on cleansed, dry skin, apply a thin, even layer with fingertips, may be used under and over the eye area. Leave for 10 minutes for maximum hydration. Blot with a warm cloth if necessary. No need to rinse. Oh. Okay. I didn't know that. So I'm just gonna go in. So I also wanted to tell you guys, I spoke to Alexis from Unicurl the other day. She actually put out a email wanting to know that they're just reaching out to us and asking, like, what would we like to see from Unicurl, or what can they do better, which I thought was super duper sweet. Now that I know that I can just rub this in, I'm not going to use the whole thing. And big of her as a brand owner. So I responded to the email and I told her, like, so far, like, I'm massively in love with the brand. She knows this. Me and her, like, we talk. The one concern that I have, and that I know a lot of you guys have had, is the bottles that aren't completely full. And she responded so quickly to that. I love her. She cares so much about her company. And she was very transparent about what was going on. Ooh, y'all, this feels good. Like, it's very cooling. Sorry, I'm trying to tell a story and do this at the same time. This is very cooling. It feels very nice on the skin. Depending on how this treats me, I might have to get the big tube. This feels really good. So she responded with the swiftness, and she was very transparent, and I just totally appreciate that. And basically what she said was happening was that it has a lot to do with the manufacturer that she had at the time. And so they weren't actually letting the products settle prior to actually shipping them out. And so when she was receiving the products, when we're receiving the products, they're treating it as if it's, like, completely full. And then once everything's settled in shipment, you see that there's, like, 2 to 3 uses missing, especially with the shampoo. Because I told her, like, I had, like, 2 to 3, honestly, kind of like 3 to 4 uses missing out of that shampoo. And so she said that she has since gotten rid of that manufacturer and she's looking at other options. And so she's hoping that over, the next few months, like, she'll find somebody that is a lot better with quality control, because that's really what it is the quality control. So she's working on finding people that, really care about quality control, that really take that into account, and hopefully it won't be a problem anymore. But it was so sweet because after telling her that, she shipped me out a new bottle because I didn't get the full, the full benefit of the product. So she did say that she would like me to tell you guys that, that is something that is going to be worked on. And of course, if you have any issues, you have a jar that, you just received it, you're opening it right after it being, right after it's been delivered, and it's definitely not full, send her a picture and let her know. She's so great, and she handles everything accordingly, and I just really appreciate that. And also, I wanted to tell you guys thank you, because, like, she's been telling me a lot of you guys have been reaching out to her about my reviews and stuff like that. And that is so sweet. Like, y'all really ride hard for me, for me just having exposure. And you guys really do appreciate the reviews, but it's crazy to me that you guys reach out to these brands you reach out to these brand owners and you tell them like, hey, you need to check out her channel. You need to check out her content. I'm happy that what I do here is benefiting you guys in any way, shape, or form. And that's just such a blessing. This is sinking in really nice. Okay. All right. Cool. I'm not mad at it. I'm gonna go let this set. I'll probably blot this off after 10 minutes. I'm gonna go sit underneath the hooded dryer. Did this say? It says to leave on for 15 to 20 minutes and rinse. Y'all know I like to put a little heat on my head. So I'm gonna do that, rinse my hair, and come back and I'll show y'all my final results. Okay guys, I am back. And these are my results. My hair feels so good, y'all. Like, I don't even think I can fully describe how good my hair feels. Like, it is so nourished. Even though I've rinsed all the product out, I can still feel like those emollients that were left from the mask. Oh my God. This feels so good. I am shook. That was such a fail. But yeah, like, definitely helped to tame some of the frizz that I had in my hair. Definitely like added some curl definition. Not as much as my other one does, the double moisture overnight mask. But what I noticed about this is that it's more emollient. So for me, I definitely, like, I wouldn't use this overnight. I feel like you would really want to like use it within the 15 to 20 minute time frame. And on top of that, I ended up starting dinner, so I never sat underneath the hooded dryer. These are results without heat. I can only imagine what my results would be with heat. It feels so good. Let me go back over the claims really quick. Rich conditioner contains nourishing ingredients that penetrate deep into the damaged areas of the hair for intense repair. I can't really say that I really have any damage, but this definitely penetrated well. It does make the hair feel nice and strong as well. I like it because it kind of gives that curl poppage. It kind of reinforces everything, while also leaving those like emollient ingredients just to nourish the hair. It's for intense repair, moisture, and nourishment, like I just said. It says it will bring dry, dull, and damaged hair back to life. I can see this being great for people that are just struggling like with some damage, whether it be mechanical, chemical, whatever. I think that this will make the hair feel really nice and pliable and easier to maneuver through. So I'm totally feeling this, and I'm also feeling this Summer Fridays mask. I didn't rinse it completely. I just patted some of the excess product off and then went in with the rest of my skincare. I just put on an eye cream and a moisturizer. I didn't do a bunch of serums because I just want to let this mask like do its thing. But I am glowy AF. My skin feels really good. This little guy was popping up before I put the mask on. So I went ahead and put some of my acne serum on that, and I'm all good. So 10 out of 10 from both products. I think I would definitely buy the Summer Fridays mask, the full size of it. And this Maracuja Deep Recovery Mask is definitely something that I think that you guys should go out and try. If you love Curl Origin, if you love products that are thick and emollient and rich and really do like give results to the hair, especially if you have a coarser texture. I feel like if you have a coarser texture than I do, you'll really like this. Highly suggest it. Curl Origin just never lets me down, ever. So thank you guys so much for joining me for this installment of Self Care Sunday. I hope I wasn't too all over the place, but I know y'all would rather have me like that than having me tired and dull and not feeling it. So, but yeah, let me know, what did you pick up from the Main Choice sale? I want to know, what are y'all buying? I'm really excited about these two new products. I'm really excited about this hairspray. It's definitely going to be in my routine for those days where I just like can't wash my hair, but I need to add some extra hold, get it through for another day. So I'm really excited about the things I purchased. I think my second package is actually, my brother just brought that in off the porch. So I'm really excited about that. I did get the their towel. I've been wanting to get that for a hot minute, but it's always sold out. So when I saw it, I went ahead and picked it up. So I'm going to be putting that to use. And like I said, I did purchase the everything bundle from Nature's Little Secret. I purchased every product from the brand, and that shipped yesterday, I think. So we gonna be in here with the hair products, and I think I'm gonna start doing some favorites videos soon, because I haven't done a favorites video since my 2018 favorites. So stay tuned for all the new videos coming at ya. If you are new here, I would love if you subscribe and become a member of the fam bam, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.